Hello everyone and welcome. This is Nanotech Noob, and today I'm bringing you a bit of a Redstone video. This one I'll be showcasing a Minecart bulk storage loader that I've been working on for the past 2 or 3 weeks. So basically, what it does is you've got a massive bulk storage system hooked up to it, and say you want to request, I don't know, 3 stacks of cobblestone. Uh, what you'll do is you'll set up something like this. In this you'll have your item filters, and this one will, where you're using sticks. Obviously you would want to use some like a named item in the filter. And then you designate how many stacks of the items you want according to the filter inside of the minecart with a chest. And send it into the system. If the item goes into the filter, it will be diverted off and start rapidly filling up with items, and it will constantly recycle back through for as long as it has a filter item of that type. The way it works is detects the item in the filter, and it will divert the track, as you saw right there. And it will also start an etho hopper clock, which this one is, or it is fully configurable. For 1 stack of items, you just need 9 items inside of it. While the clock is running, it will trigger this line right here, which will cause this piston to retract an observer, starting an observer clock, which will start rapidly dispensing items into the minecart with a chest. All the while, it will also depower this redstone dust right here, which turns off this track so that the minecart doesn't just bounce off and cause items to spill everywhere. And then once that's done, the piston will re-extend, causing the observer to power this this dropper right here, which will power this observer, powering this piece of redstone here, powering the other dropper right here. And that is to keep it so that all of these droppers are filled, because the bottom droppers down here would always have 1 item missing. That was just to make it so that the chest will always deplete before the hoppers, so that there isn't a chance of the items slowly draining out of this without being refilled. These modules are also fully tieable in the horizontal direction as well as the vertical direction. I don't have a demo of side to side, but yes, they can be placed directly next to each other without any air gaps inside of it. Also, if you really wanted to, you could hook up redstone lamps to the bottom dropper, since these should be draining at the same rate. So once these turn off, you could have it send a signal saying, hey, come fill me up. Also, with the hopper clocks, they are fully configurable, so if you want 16 items, you can use 3 items inside the clock, then 5 and 7 for 32 and 48 items, respectively. As I showed on the other one, it is 9 items, and you could even just have it so that the hopper clock goes off once and fills up the entire minecart. But yeah, this is a demonstration of just how you can tile them right next to each other without it interfering. So that one was 16 items, this one should be 32 items, and this one right here should be 48 items. Then basically once it gets to the end of the line, you just have it go all the way back through the inside of it, just so that you could keep it all inside of a certain footprint instead of having to have a return line running along the outside of it. And as you can see, 16, 32, and 48. Another demonstration that I have for you is the vertical tiling, and also that you don't have to have the items in a particular order. They can be just haphazardly thrown inside of the minecart with chests. The only downside is you are limited to a full chest worth of items. So if you wanted more than that, then you'd either have to wait for the minecart to get back, or you could possibly send in another minecart. There is the unfortunate downside that it could possibly break the system if you have more than 1 minecart running on it at a time. So that's why I say this really isn't practical for anything more than just a bulk storage system. But I have these ones set to 16 items so that you can see what happens. Also forgot to mention, when the item goes over the filter, it gets dropped back through and down an ice stream to a collection area. And then, yeah, as you can see, all you'd have to do is just bring the minecart back, send it up the next level, and then once it gets done on this one, you could send it up another level, basically only limited by just the sky limit, or the build limit. As you can see, both of those were giving 16 items, and 2 item filters made it so that we got half a stack of each. Alright, and that's going to do it for today. That was my Minecart bulk storage loader. Unfortunately, I won't be doing a tutorial in this, but I will leave a world download in the description below, so go ahead and check it out if you want to. And if you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. If you didn't enjoy the video, then share it with your enemies. I've been Nanotech Noob, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.